Okay, here we are. I'm making slice form spheroid, figure number 54. Okay, so there are two general types of pieces here. This is the B-axis. This is the A-axis. And all these pieces are for the A-axis. All these pieces are for the B-axis. You can see these are the B-axes have the die cuts on the lower half, and there's a little locking device at the very bottom right there. And the A-axis has the cuts at the top with a little slot down here at the bottom for the locking device. All right, so let's do the first piece here. This is B, this is A, and the two center, we're doing the two center slots here. These are the two pieces in the center. So I want to slide that center slot into this center slot. And you can see the little locking device gets in the way here a little bit, but it's a really important piece because once you put it in place, then these pieces stick together. Otherwise, they would slide out. All right, A and B. So now you can work on either side if you want to. I'm starting with the B side pieces, the B axis pieces, and now I'll slip this into the center on this one, the center here, and the second slot to the right. All right, and you see it slides together, and the locking device, sometimes they move. The locking device will go into the second slot there. Okay, see how that works on the locking device right there, and then the locking device on the second layer into the second slot. All right. This is a little bit tricky, but you'll get the hang of it. Okay, now on the other side of the B center, so the B is the centerpiece. I have one on the right. This one will be on the left side. Slide that in the center here, and the second slot on the A-axis piece. All right, so you see what we're building here is basically a three-dimensional grid. Okay, there. Okay, now I'm going to put the two A-axis pieces in. Like I said, the locking devices sometimes slip out, but just put them back in place. Okay, so here is A-axis, and that will come in from below. Okay, you go like this, and the idea is this is the center here, and you want the center to be on the B-axis piece, so the center piece, and then you want to line the slots up, and you have to sort of do a little jog for the locking device. Come on, guys. I've done this 1,000 times and it's still tricky. There it goes. Like I said, you get the hang of it. So they slide in like this, and there's the locking device right there. So now you can see the grid starting to form up. Here's the other side. So this is the second A panel sliding up into the B-axis slots. And you basically line the slots up. Once that slides in place, put the locking device in, and you're good to go. There. So there you are. You're starting to see the three-dimensional grid starting to form. Okay, and there's the shape. Now, just to save a little bit of time, I have one of these already assembled. Here we are. And to mount this into the spread, we have an angle fold piece with these little fingers on it. And these little fingers will go up into the slice form piece to attach it to the base page. All right, a little bit of glue on each one of those, just a small amount. All right, Now when I mount these pieces in, I'm not actually mounting this on the two center pieces, the A and the B center pieces. I'm going to mount them one level away. So here's the centerpiece here, centerpiece here. I'm actually going to mount them right here like this. Okay, and you can see how it sits in there. The little fingers go up into the grid. All right, and you'll know that you have it in the right place if you see the slots are right along this line. If that fold right here is along the lines of those slots, then you're in good shape. All right, hold that in place, let it glue. Give it a nice little push up there, make sure that it's nice and snug against the pieces of paper. Once again, so that the fold here is parallel with the cuts. All right, and you can see what happens there. It folds open and close, all the way open, all the way closed. All right, and then to slot it into the page, there's a quick little slot right here. I'm going to slot it in and fold the tab down. All right, and once again, it's very important that all of the folds meet the gutter right at the center here. That's the apex of all the folds coming in together. Okay. Move that into place. "30 seconds or so, and then finally, once again, flat. Hold it for 30 seconds or so. Give it a lot of pressure to make sure we get a good fiber bond there with the glue. And there's a lot of weight in this paper, so that glue area really needs to glue well. There we go. And there you go. There's your slice form spheroid. I originally saw this design in a book called Origami Architecture by Masahiro Chitani, and I think Mr. Chitani actually picked this up from the math models of the late 1800s. So if you're curious, take a look at German math models from the late 1800s, and you'll see how they used slice form to explain mathematical theories. It's interesting.